Hey, yo YouTube, what's going on, guys? This is txr-clan with a new commentary and a new fan, and especially with a new gameplay. And today I brought you some MC3 scrimmage, a competitive, and now I brought you something special. It's a 4 versus 4. So this is actually something special because the last time I recorded a big scrim like this was like ages ago. I know you can check this on txr channel, on the same channel like this one. It was, I don't know, just like something 1 year ago or so, when I was on iPhone, still on iPhone 4S. Anyway, let's talk about this game. This game was a 4 versus 4 competitive, and I played with DaDa, aka DaDa SL or GMS DaDa, and Lukikuki, S60 Lukikuki, he was Wutgurke 3000. And the last one in my team was SL RaSTA. He, I don't know, yeah, is Mr. Skizm from MC5, newcomer in MC3, and for that fact, he's really good. So, anyway, and we played against aim skiller called txr-aim, txr-hyper, two of my clanmates, and who was other? Ah, yeah, NeoZz, ex-txr member, and DWILSON, DN member. Anyway, so yeah, this game was really funny. So I don't know, especially, yeah, no, I nearly went positive, so I had the reason to cry before I played with like fucking low battery. But I can't cry about lag because for this time it was like much easier to play compared with last time, because last time, I don't know, I was playing with connection of my room and it's like far away from Wi-Fi router, so I really sucked and teleported, so it was annoying for the enemies too. But this time was actually not that hard to record. I mean, it's recording, you also always lag with it. So anyway, yeah, the first thing I can say is aim fucking stomped us. He was, I don't know, he went like in the first part of the scrim, he went like, I don't know, with KDR of 5 or so. He always one-shotted, I don't know, best pressy. Anyway, and teams were actually really fair, because I don't know, I was recording and DaDa is actually not bad. RaSTA is also not bad. Loki, that fucking camper. I know he gets kills, so no offense to you, was a joke, man. You know how I mean it. And anyway, enemies had aim, and hyper is actually also really good, but this was I guess, I don't know, second scrim for like ages, or third scrim. And NeoZz, I don't know, I also didn't see that guy for like ages, so basically I can say that the teams were fair, so we hadn't like this big difference like in the scrim before I recorded, uploaded maybe too, whereas like, I don't know, completely domination by me, aim, and RaSTA, and what's the other guy? Oh fuck. I guess, was it Luki? I don't know. Anyway, and we owned them, so that was actually gay. But this time was much better, so I don't know. Yeah, about the gameplay. The gameplay was, I don't know if he won it. I'm not sure yet, but I guess, no, we lost it, because at the end everybody left except DaDa, me, NeoZz, aim, and hyper, I guess. So I don't know, and at least I have to say, I fail it sometimes really hard, especially my concentration failed. And you will see this later. I know I did so bad moves, at least. Ran like into hyper, and I don't know. Anyway, about my weapons, as you can see, I'm using Z&6 prototype. This is like the most used competitive weapon at the moment, next to Ultimate and txr Reaper, but at the moment Z&6 is the most used weapon in general if you compare like to other players. there are so less players using Reaper in competitive. Um, way more addicted to Ultimate War. So anyway, the attachments for it are, I guess, at this time I used grip and FMJ. Before I'm usually using flash hider and FMJ because I don't know, in my opinion, maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm just think, I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb or anyway, I'm using flash hider because, in my opinion, precision on one point is better, and with grip you are like a little bit faster, but you don't really notice it. So I don't know, and the recoil isn't that hard like if you use 7.6 without grip. So anyway, in my opinion, it's like exactly the same. I don't see any difference in both. Yeah. Anyway. This game was like, I don't know, it was like really awesome because there were so many players in, especially a 4 versus 4 in these times, you know, isn't that easy to get and to arrange. So it was, I'm quite happy that I was able to record it and that I hadn't like, I don't know, you know, this anomaly error which I had last stream I uploaded on txr channel. If you saw it, you might remember it. I had it like 3 times because I was playing in my room. This time I was playing in the living room, so I was a little bit near to my router, and so I didn't DC or disconnect. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, about txr, for example. There are some films I wanted to talk about. For example, txr. I don't know, you know, txr was like clan since MC3. It's at the moment the oldest clan what's still alive out there. Okay, well, basically there aren't so many clans out there which are kind of still alive. I don't know, or counting as alive. I don't know what counts as alive nowadays. Anyway, and you know, I don't know, txr isn't dead, and we are, I don't know, like 90% of our members left txr because not txr-clan, they left MC and the community in general because one reason was they were kind of too old or they started studying at university or something, you know. Or they started playing, I don't know, Call of Duty or so. That means they moved to console and stuff. And I don't know, I actually also didn't play this game for like ages, but last holidays I don't know, I just re-downloaded MC3 because I wanted to see how good servers are working at the moment, because the reason why I left everything was actually because txr squads in MC5 got downed, and the problem is we were like, one was like on 11th place and the other one was like 27th place, and the shit is both got downed. I don't know how this could happen, so I was kind of really mad and of course really sad because we played really much at first, and I don't know, this was like 3 weeks after the, I don't know, coming out of MC5, and I was kind of so bad, so I just said no, I won't ever bring txr to MC5 anymore because this is shit, the game sucks. And indeed, I also talked about this, the game isn't really that good. The only really good idea is the shit with squad battles. You know, this is a really cool idea, but I'm still asking myself why they didn't bring this in games like MC3, you know, or maybe in MC4, because these games were the games in which like the community and the clans were up and had their best time. So I don't know, this would have been just the thing or the idea for GameLove to get really much money, because with this, their games would become so fucking fast popular. So I don't know. Anyway, we didn't, and we did it with MC5, and I just don't like this game because of overpowered nade, and everything is so slow. Anyway, let's wait for update, maybe they're gonna change something. And anyway, let's talk about txr. So, I know txr is competitive, so in general, there is actually no reason to, no way to join at this time, because I guess there aren't any players out there who could maybe be on the level of like AIM, Hyper, or me or so. And only one who is on trial is SL RaSTA. I know I don't know what's wrong with him, but he told me his internet is like sometimes really crap and sometimes it's good, and especially after arriving 9 p.m. he gets like insane high ping. I believe in this can be and can happen sometimes. So I saw him. He's actually a really good player, and especially the best MC5 player and MC3 I've ever seen before. And so yeah, this is actually the only guy I would let into txr, because I don't trust other people, the reputation of txr, so I don't know. Anyway, at the moment there are just like 4 or 5 members and 4 MC3 left. And if you think you're good enough and watch this, and if you're random, and you're under community or so, and you want to have a test or so, and you think you really can be on the level, please don't ask us to join if you know you can't beat or can't stand us. So just contact me on Plaringo. I will write the link into the description, or you can contact me on Twitter. I also give you a link of it in the description. And so yeah, we are also in MC4, so we aren't an MC3 clan only, I don't know. So if you're kind of interested in joining, you can of course ask us, no worries. But I can tell you it's not that easy at the moment to join. It wasn't ever easy to join. And yeah, just saying about this if you're interested. So anyway, the other thing was some stuff I want to talk about S16DN and the community, how it changed. I made one part already, and I guess I will talk a bit about this in this part. So this is gonna be part 2 probably. And yeah, anyway, as I said, I don't really get why people are still fighting about a video game what isn't even it worth, for example like Modern Combat, because in general this game is dead. If you were like, I don't know, you were just taking this game serious or too serious in like past when all clans were up, I was able to understand, because I don't know, this time was really worth to know life. You can believe me. If you didn't play this game in time, this is really shit for you, because now this is actually just the end of the time. It's not even the end. It's just, I don't know, this game is already dead and the community is already dead, and these players who are still in, just some players who came back and just playing for having fun, and I don't know, reviewing some old times and some old stories and topics. What was so cool in general, even beefs and bitch fights like between 2 clans, it was so funny. Not funny, it was so fucking stressed for sometimes, but in general it was actually really worth to see how everything is working on Plaringo and stuff, and it was really worth, I have to say. But now it's just dead, so I don't ever think that people of all clans coming back. There aren't even clans anymore, except txr and I don't know, maybe some random clans, but I really don't know them, so sorry if I didn't talk about you. So anyway, this between S16 and DN in general, I don't know. I can say that Muffler, in my opinion, Muffler isn't a hacker, because I know him from past and he wasn't hacking there, he was legit. Second is that DN wasn't ever hacking, they hadn't hackers. And third thing is about this video what Joker was showing in his exposed DN with DN Mexican Black Ops. He said this is the real account, but this wasn't the real account. Just check about it. Search the Mexican Black Ops with written like big B and then big I, not a small L, a big I, and you will see this account exists. It's hacked to prestige, to the same prestige like the real one, and you will also notice that it's just a fake. So somebody tried to ruin this reputation anyway. In general, I wanted to say this, and yeah, you actually don't even need to join the community because the community is already dead, and I know not even clans are up. So anyways, this was just a short invitation to part 2. I'm gonna do part 2 soon. Anyway, and I hope you enjoyed the game. So leave a sub if you didn't subscribe yet, and thumbs up if you enjoyed, and see you at the next video, guys.